Okay. Good morning, germs, worms, friends, and neighbors. It's us again. After a long hiatus, we're back at you.
Yeah, we're on season two. Season
Oh,
two.
yeah, I guess we could call this season two. Season one was, I think we ended up with 19 episodes on season one. Maybe we can come back with about 19 or 20 on season two.
Yeah, maybe.
And we gave it some thought for you, friends and neighbors. And we're going to talk about urban legends again. Even though I've never come across any of these legends. I keep hoping to see aliens. I keep hoping to see all sorts of fucking shit, but I never do. Maybe they don't like me swearing. I don't know. Some people don't like it.
You know, I find it interesting that as much as you were out in the woods hunting and doing your wood stuff, that you never ran across Bigfoot, never ran
No,
across, because like uh Yellowstone, there's some rangers, park rangers, that say that they go walking through the forest and all of a sudden they'll come across like stairs, just stairs in the middle of the forest that go nowhere that you can see. However, I
I
feel
would walk up them
scary walking
stairs.
up those stairs.
I would. I got to see what's at the top.
So isn't it? I find it interesting that you, who were always out in the woods, never ran across
Yeah.
anything like that.
No, I never did. Maybe that's because I kept hoping. It's
Maybe.
always the ones that don't. They go, "Oh, I'm not going up them fucking stairs. You go up them stairs." No, I'm not going up them stairs. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, and then you got your fairy circles, you know, which
Yeah.
are natural circles that are in the ground. And people say whenever you walk into them, you could be taken by the Fae, put into another portal. There's so many things that could possibly happen. And then here you are out in the woods and you don't see any of
I
that.
don't yeah, I don't get them fucking things. I don't know. They they're cheating me.
And
It's like,
then you got the chupacabra.
that's down Mexico way
Oh,
on the border down in there in the desert. That's that desert fucking dwelling fucking monster motherfucker.
Wisconsin has the Mothman.
Yeah. And then they got Slender Man out on the East Coast.
But the interesting thing is Bigfoot
Is everywhere
everywhere
except my
for
woods.
thousands and thousands of years. Because even the Native Americans,
Yeah,
they all say, that there was the big hairy man.
I know. It's like, what can I say? I don't.
Then let's talk about all the what do you call those carvings, the
Oh
hieroglyph
yeah,
of,
hieroglyphs.
yeah, UFOs and
Yeah,
aliens and
well, yeah, because they show that, you know, coming down from the sky, and everybody back in the day, it was they said that was the gods. Now we know. No, it wasn't a god. It was an alien. At least in our minds, it was an alien.
now there's another thing that,
Because why would a god need a fucking spaceship?
true. But I don't know if you know this. There has been a satellite that has orbited our world, was first detected in the 50s, and it has been orbiting our world, they think, for thousands of years. Did you know that?
I didn't put it there.
I know you didn't. Did you know that it was there?
No, I did not. Makes you wonder how the fuck did we ever find it?
Well, it's in a, all of our satellites are in a equator.
Yeah, they're in a
They,
geosynchronous orbit
yeah, they
that's
they
so many miles out.
but at the equator line, right? This orbits at the polar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want to know why they haven't sent anything there to inspect. Why not go up there, see if you can connect with it? You know, maybe they're in suspended animation. Maybe they're sleeping, waiting for us to connect.
Say hello.
Hello, so that
Phone
they can
home.
attack us and take us all out of the equation.
Yeah. Or maybe we have done it and maybe they got shot down. They say, we better stay the fuck away from that.
And there is a conspiracy theory that says that that's a remnant to whenever to our history whenever we were highly technologically advanced.
Oh,
Before
before us
something,
dumb humans became here.
yeah, before whatever happened that sent us back to the Stone Age.
That wiped us all the fuck out and killed everything.
Right.
Shit, that was a long fucking time ago then, huh?
hmm Before Atlantis.
That was before I was born.
Before you were born, how many other times ago? Before I was born,
Yeah.
150,000 times ago. So, okay, urban legends. We have got the Eurona, who walks the railroad tracks, crying for her children that died on the
Oh
railroad.
yeah.
White Lady, um,
Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake. Let's talk about the hitchhiker. The
The
night,
Hitcher.
don't pick up a nighttime hitchhiker. If someone is hitchhiking at night, if you don't know them, don't pick them up. It might not be good for you. Um,
Last hitchhiker I got, was it was a young Native American boy. It was his birthday, and I had no clue. But he was walking along the side of right down just between Baxter and Pillager. I was coming back from somewhere. It was just me and my old red truck, and he was a young kid, had his thumb out. So I pulled over because it was only me. He jumped in, and he was sitting there fiddle fucking around. And I go, well, where you going, young man? And he said, I'm going to a birthday party up over here in Baxter. They're having a birthday party for me, and I'm going. I said, well, congratulations to you. Happy birthday. So where can I drop you? I'll take you right to their door. He goes, well, thank you very much. And I took him right to the Baxter home, and he handed what he was working on. He handed it to me. It was a dream catcher,
oh,
and he
no.
was here. I was going to give this to the person that was having my birthday party, but being you took me right here to the house, I'm going to give this to you, and you hang this in your house, and it will protect you. This is an omen from my tribe, and I'm giving it to you. I said, well, thank you. So it hangs up in my bedroom right now, right on my headboard, and I haven't had a nightmare in forever, but I just have all these fucking dreams of fairies and elves.
That you are writing into a book.
Yeah, I know, but still.
So, I mean, those are not dreams. Those are
Yeah,
visions.
I know. It makes me tired too. I haven't. Now, here's the deal with everything that's been going on in my life right now, which has been just fucking a fucking nightmare. It's like I haven't had them dreams. I haven't been able to catch up on my fucking books. And I'm thinking maybe it'll all calm down here in a little bit.
That is one of the things that whenever I
Writing.
was writing and, dreaming, channeling my books through my dreams,
Yeah.
um, if my life was hectic, they left me alone and
Let you
let me
heal.
rest because
You got to
the
get over
body
it.
needs the rest. So,
Yeah. Well,
and
yeah, because I wasn't getting any rest, not with all them dreams. It was like I was running a 1,000-mile marathon every fucking night, fucking dreaming all this shit, and then waking up and being tired, always tired, tired, tired.
yep.
So I figured after everything gets, my house looks like a jigsaw puzzle somebody threw up in the air and it landed everywhere. I have, I had, I, It's just I have so much shit. God damn. I should have thrown everything away in that fucking house.
Yeah, you should have. I agree. You should have.
Every fucking thing, because what am I gonna do with it?
Well, you're gonna
Other
what
than I need my mattresses. I do need those though.
you're gonna use those.
Yeah.
Anything else if you don't want it, see if the grandkids want it. See if Shauna wants it. See, if they don't, have a yard sale
Yeah. Oh no, no, I'm not having no fucking yard sale.
or
It's going in the dump.
put it in Dixie's yard sale that she's gonna have in the
She's not
spring.
gonna have one either in Scottsdale.
Okay.
Although she might have an auction, she says, because Scott had all these tools.
Oh,
I mean, he had tools like I got tools, only he had more tools. I'm thinking, fuck. He says, well, I don't need. He says, don't look at me coming to buy anything. I don't need nothing.
if she
I'm trying to get
decides
rid of everything.
if she decides to have an auction, we might want to let our viewers know when and where they
Yeah,
might
we will.
be
But
interested.
she was her and Scott were a collector. They collected carnival glass. And so they got all sorts of different carnival glass. And they have fucking Dixie collected all these almost like miniature cups and saucers and plates like you would have for a dollhouse or for little kids to play with. Only it used to be they used to be a collectible item. The miniature coffee cups, the miniature little coffee saucer you put your coffee cup on, the plates, the bowls. I mean, she's got just this enormous set of them. And I go, well, what the fuck are you gonna do with all this shit? She goes, I don't know. Because now she's thinking about she'd really like to downsize like us, like you did, like I want to do with no stairs. That's what she wants to do. Downsize one level, no stairs, and that way
Go into a smaller home that she
smaller home,
can
but she
maintain.
doesn't want to live in town. She's like you and me. Well, she's like me. She doesn't want to live in town, but she doesn't, but she still wants this little town. I told her, I says, if you want a little house in the country, you're gonna have either have to have it built because little houses in the country all have fucking basements, or they call them storm shelters in case a tornado comes through.
We're past our 2-minute warning.
Oh, well, quit jacking my jaw and let's talk about urban legends.
We don't have no more time. We have to go.
I know. All of our fans and critics out there, we're sorry. I got carried away. My life has been just a fucking roller coaster here in the last 6 months. It's been 6 months since
Yeah.
Joey passed. So I've had two people pass in my life, and it's like I don't know. It's just chaotic here. I live in this my little house of chaos. Thank God the cat's not dead yet, because I'm sure that with everything that's going on, he's thinking, he's thinking,
Like, I'm checking out. My turn.
yeah.
Next, dibs. That's me.
No, he's such a shithead too.
All right. Well, say goodbye to our viewers.
Okay, bye. Goodbye, viewers.
Bye, viewers.